What's going on, guys? Welcome to day 4 of CityCraft. We're in the city of Clefable King still. I want to do some updates with this. So this is a more important video. If I recommend you listen and listen thoroughly, because you will have to basically, I want to go over a couple things, what I'm trying to say here. So if you see people started building in here, you can buy land. He was up late working on this stuff, and that's kind of what I want to talk about, is buying land. Now, if you pay anyone for land, like, it has the price listed on the sign. If there is no sign, it means someone already bought it, so don't start building there. So if you start building on land without having the right code, well, not code, the permission to do so, without buying it first, then you will be banned. Like, that's somebody smart enough to put their sign there that they bought it. Now, you will be banned, and I'm not sure how long yet, but, you know, we'll have to figure that out eventually. So, now, because of this, we did have someone try to scam somebody, in my opinion. They tried to say it wasn't a scam. I honestly think it was. Now, what they tried to do was basically someone couldn't access their bank account, which is reasonable. They set a password, they didn't remember it. I helped them get that sorted out. So he decided to pay him in diamonds, and this guy wasn't the guy you should pay. If you want to build in this particular city, you have to pay Clefable King. Now, if you don't pay Clefable King, you probably are getting scammed, so I wouldn't do that. And if you do, report it using the mod request system. And I froze a little bit there. So you want to make sure you don't get scammed. That's like priority. So if you are trying to take payments and you are not the right person, i.e., let's say I was taking payments for this city, I cannot do that. This is only for Clefable King. He does have a bank, well, he will have a bank account set up for this city that you can transfer money to, but you can only do it while he is on. So we want this to run as smoothly as possible. I mean, it's a nice little thing he has going here where he's making his money. And also, another thing, no building over roads like that. I don't mind this one because they both bought the land and they are sharing it, so I don't mind. So don't pay anyone but Clefable King, and don't try to charge anyone if you're not Clefable King, because you will face consequences. And I don't want you guys getting scammed out of your money, because it is harder to get, and we will make it harder to get. It's kind of easy now. So that is kind of the big thing, and I am going to revamp the server rules to adjust to the new towns rules we've added. And one of them will be, if any community in the game, like this one, has in-game rules, you have to follow them, because he has the right to set up rules for his thing he created. Took him about 20 hours. Now, another question that came up, what if Clefable King isn't online, but he told somebody they could take payments for him? No. That won't be happening, because they could lie all they want and just try it and just take your money, and then all of a sudden you don't have the land plot and you're out of $14,000 or whatever it is. So you're gonna want to stay away from that. Tomorrow's video I'll probably do something else other than this city. It's a pretty large city. He built a 100 by 100. You guys know this. Another thing I want to add, I might limit farms, not like ban them, but control where they are, like in their size. So let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, chest. Okay, so also there's no giving of land. I don't want that without Clefable King going over it first, because someone tried to do that and then all of a sudden they were lying, is what I was told. They didn't have permission from the person that originally bought the land to take it, and they hadn't started building yet. So they had like a chest right here. It was full of stuff, and I'm like, well, what's this chest doing here? Of course I use my log system like this, and it tells me who placed something. So I was able to figure out who it was, and what they tried to do was cover it up and say, well, I don't have a place to build. And I knew this person had another house. They said they tore it down. So I'm like, okay, well, you can't have chests in random places. I do ban that. That's been a rule for some time. And if you do, it will be removed. I don't care what's in it. It will just be removed. Basically, if you want a chest, it has to be in a closed off area. like, you can't build it here because that's going to be where the wall is going to be, obviously. It'd have to be inside. Well, actually, you could, but just make sure it's on your land. And make sure it's not open. And there's someone up to my chest. So that's going to be a major rule we're going to have to follow here. Because basically, I don't just want a bunch of chests just sitting around like this. So, another thing, I definitely, like I said, I'm going to revamp the rules to make them a bit more in depth, not adding as much rules as you probably think I would, but more, you know, just clarifying them, making sure there's no way to get around them. Like, people try to do that, like, well, the rule doesn't say I can't, the rule doesn't say if the chest isn't locked I can't take from it. Well, that's common sense, dipshit. So, that definitely should be a rule, a common sense rule. I do realize some people lack it. So, I guess that's it for today's video. Tomorrow I'll do a more, you know, happy video. I really wasn't going to do a video today because I'm tired and whatnot. So anyway, peace out, guys.